I love irony because much of what Matt has said is what I wrote. So I'll try to say it slightly differently. Yes, I am Jackie Kalenko. I've been a Waldorf teacher both here at Youth Initiative and at Pleasant Ridge Waldorf School for the last 13 years. First off, I want to say how honored I am to have been asked to speak at this graduation. The majority of these students were 8th grade graduates of mine and from the class of 2009. Some of you have even called me Mom, accidentally. Shanoa and Katie May, I actually met you when you were in your mother's wombs. And you would go on to join us in the 1st grade class with Sam, Corinne, and Genevieve. Gracie, you came with your sunshine from California to join us in 2nd grade. Ayana, you came from the mountains in Kentucky from a little shack. Am I right? And then Christine, you came to join us in 8th grade from the hip city of Milwaukee. Such completed our class. Nora, I met you when you joined Youth Initiative. And I got to know your spunky self in jam band class, so I feel very grateful for that. Jasmine, I actually never had the opportunity to teach you, but something that I absolutely loved about you was that you always talked to me like you had known me for the longest time. So I want to thank you for that. So, knowing all of you at such varying degrees, it made it very tough for me to come up with a speech. I knew I couldn't fall back on my inside jokes for those that I had known for longer. Although, I don't know, we'll see about that. And I wanted to make sure that this was mostly meaningful for all of you. So I thought I would give you advice for the future, which Matt has, I think, already done as well, but I'm going to give you some too. And as I sat and I thought about the future, this became tough for me because on a personal level, I'm a worrywart and a cynic. So with that, it sort of was difficult to think, okay, what am I going to say about the future? Because to be honest with you, I'm afraid. I wonder what this world will be like, not so much for my generation, but for your generation, for your children's children, and your children's children, etc. But I realized something looking back when I first started teaching at Youth Initiative in 2000, which I can't believe was that long ago. It was my first moment teaching. And Jacob, this was your sister Julia's class. Cedar Rose, I don't know if she's out here. What an impact those students made on me. And when I interacted with them, I couldn't help saying to myself, how are these kids so together at this age? I was not this together when I was their age. And this thought has continued to stay with me as I've had the pleasure of interacting and teaching the students at Youth Initiative. And as far as this class goes, many of you gave me hope for the world at a much earlier age. With your big, bright eyes as little children, the simple things that you would say, to all the way up to your senior projects. I attended both days of your senior projects, and I have to tell you, I was so impressed with the projects that you chose, with the way that you spoke with confidence to your community, by your ambition, and by your creativity. And suddenly, as I was writing this down, I realized, you know what, I actually don't need to give them any advice for the future, because I think you already know what this world needs: more truth and more beauty. This can be seen through the various forms of art which you so competently exhibited, whether it was by painting or drawing, by writing, photography, film, music, the skill and the knowledge of being in touch with the plants and our food through sustainable practices, to knowing how to survive should a disaster strike. You have also shown how to be resourceful, that you can draw on your community's gifts and wisdom, combined with your determination to accomplish your goals. You are who give me hope for this world, because the world has an opportunity to see itself through your eyes. You, who can so easily spot its truth and beauty. Now I feel like I can rest easy. This worrywart, this cynic, can rest easy. As you leave this utopia called the Driftless region and spread your visions to the greater community, we are indeed in very capable hands with these graduates. And for this, we should be so grateful. In closing, I couldn't help myself entirely. I had to fall back on at least one inside joke that I thought would entail some advice and, of course, certainly make a fool of myself, which I know many of you know I can do pretty well. And I also thought, even though it was an inside joke, I think Jasmine and Nora could also appreciate it. So I have to explain a little bit. So in grade school, we used to play this game called Hotspot. Another name for it is song association. So for example, if a person would, so there's an audience and then there's the person in the hotspot. And the person in hotspot would sing a line from a song. And if you heard a word or a genre or you know that particular artist, you could push that person out of the way and then you were in the hotspot. So I came up with a personal hotspot just for you. I will omit my dance moves, but no, you don't want to see that. And then my husband, of course, said, you should just talk it. You shouldn't really sing it. But then, of course, Sean encouraged me. She said, you gotta sing it. So here goes. How does it feel? How does it feel to be on your own? Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling. I get a feeling that I've never had before. I get a good feeling. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be alright. Who's to say what's impossible have they forgot? This world keeps spinning, and with each new day I can feel the change in everything, 'cause everything is everything. What is meant to be will be. After winter must come spring. Change, it comes eventually. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. Remember when you were young, you shone like the sun. Shine on, you crazy diamond. I think you're freaky and I like you a lot. I think you're freaky and I like you a lot. 'Cause all the freaky people make the beauty of the world. All the freaky people make the beauty of the world. All the freaky people make the beauty of the world. All you need is love. All together now. All you need is love. Everybody. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. Love is real, not fade away. Love is real, not fade away. Not fade away. Not fade away. Love is real, not fade away. And my love for you will never fade away. And I love you so much. Thank you so much for having me up here. That's